my name is Judy West, and I'd like to thank you all for joining me today. Today we're going to look at how to colour embossed cardstock with distress ink and distress oxides. These embossed lines lend themselves to stripes of colour going diagonally with the lines, a thin frame around the edge, or a thicker border to form a frame. This next embossing design had 3 distinct sections. I coloured the top and the bottom section in the same colour and the middle section in a different colour. When I'd finished, I wasn't very happy with it, so I did 2 more, which I did like, and in the next video, Series 2, when I do the cards, I will show you what I did to rectify this one. This next embossing was a wood grain, and I had so much fun doing it, I did 4 samples to show you. The first one started off with dark brown, then red, and then orange. The second side, I started with orange, then a darker orange, and then just a few patches of red. The third one, I started off with orange in sections, not all over, then red in sections, and then brown in sections, and not as much brown as the other 2 colours. I then turned it over and I decided to get a bit radical, and so I started my wood grain with purple and then yellow, and then finished it off with brown, just to see what I would get. It's so much fun playing, and I would advise that you sit down and play for a while and see as many different effects as you can get, and you'll end up with a whole lot of backgrounds you can use. The next 2 embossed pieces are tire tracks, and as you can see when I flip this one over, the debossed side is just as interesting as the embossed side. I'm going to paint these both the same, and I'm going to start off with a dark red. Making sure that it's covered as much as I want it to. And now we're going to add a bit of a darker orange, and then some brown in patches. And as you can see, it's quite a nice looking finish. Now let's do some stripes in a wide ink pad, but in the direct diagonal stripes, which are not going the same way as the pattern. Now you need to keep cleaning your mat, or you're going to get paint where you don't want it. This time I'm still doing stripes, but I'm going to run them in the same direction as the tire tread, and in a beige, an orange and a red, and then repeat. I like the one on the right. Put in the comments below what you think. Now this one, I'm using the debossed side, and instead of doing straight lines, I'm curving the ink pad around to get light and dark effect on the background. As you notice, the spots and the lines are completely white because they are sunken down and you can't reach them with your ink pad. I'm not happy with the background, so now I'm going to the same colour in a smaller ink pad to try and get every section of that background with colour on it. As you can see, those white sections are standing out really well, and the lines. It's giving us a real strong pattern there. So the colour is just a background. It's not the important issue in this one. This would have to be one of my favourites. It's I'm on the debossed side, and I'm doing the background only and leaving the leaves in a light green, and then I'm swiping again with a dark green to give us a mottledy green, light and dark green effect. And once I've done that, I'm just going to come back with a little bit of red just to do a few highlights here and there to emphasize the shape even more. Now this will make a great Christmas background because they're holly leaves, as you can see now. Now I also, before I did this, I did the other side. And so you will now see the embossed side, but I still prefer the debossed side. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe. And thank you for watching. Have a great day.